Welcome back to the Spiritual Social. I'm Lexi, your local light worker. I'm a tarot reader and an astrologer. Welcome everyone, welcome returning subscribers, welcome new subscribers, welcome members. I'm super happy to have you here. It's such a pleasure to be back. As you guys know, I've been out sick the last week and now I've made a complete recovery. But my voice is still taking a while to kind of break in. So I do apologize if during this reading I might need to take some water breaks. I will do my best to get into the divinatory flow that you guys are accustomed and to give you as much information as possible today in a very fun, playful way regarding what does your person love the most about you. So I have a variety of different mediums here. I have my astrological dice, so we are going to roll some of these dice. I also have a Ouija board. This is a gorgeous Ouija board. It's not like your usual run-of-the-mill Ouija board. It is more compact, holistic. I am going to ask a question and I'll give you the answer at your specific pile. So if you feel like you want to find out something from your person, it would be a great opportunity to wait until the end of your reading to ask a question and get a very straightforward answer from this Ouija board. But today in this reading, I'm not going to be using tarot cards. I will be using the Synchronicity Oracle, which has a string of symbols that we are going to be using to interpret what your person loves the most about you. I also have pre-shuffled some oracle cards from the Oracle of Nocturnal Flowers, the Green Witch Oracle, and Botanic Inspirations to give us some extra information. We want all the information that we can get. I hope that this reading is going to be inspiring. I hope that it will be a very invigorating pep talk. For those of you who are a little bit suffering in love, for those of you who are tested by love situations, I really hope that this reading is going to make your day. This is my hope, this is my intention. We'll see what messages pop off. Let me introduce to you the options that I have here. I thought I would give you some life-affirming, encouraging tags. So for group 1, I have this pink tag that says, today is your day. Okay, group 1, get ready to grab the day, seize the day. Okay, for group 2, I have a very simple yeah. Okay, you're just in a very happy-go-lucky, optimistic mood. And for group 3, of course, we have one of the best things to hear. You are the best, okay? You've got this, boo. You can make it happen. So take a moment now to truly look into which of these tags pulls you in the most. You can go by, I don't know, the shape of the pile. You can go by the color. You can go by the writing on it. You do you, boo. I'm here just to guide you, but ultimately you are a powerful creator. And even though Saturn in Aquarius has been really making our tarot community feel a little bit disjointed, even though it takes extra efforts, especially when Saturn is retrograde, it takes extra efforts to dive into the craft, to put a lot of effort into it, to overcome obstacles. We will be able to do it in the end. Okay, guys? Before you actually go to your pile, have a look at the links in the description box below. There might be something that is interesting you, or interesting to you, better said. You might want a personal reading from me. You might want to purchase my twin flame novel. Follow me on Instagram. Check out my other channel. Join from one of the 2-tier membership options that I have there. I also have a heart-shaped sign with a dollar bill on it right underneath this video. If you want to donate the price of a cup of coffee to my channel, you can do so, my love. So there are many ways in which you can support, many buttons to click, lots of things to be had, lots of fun, lots of enjoyment. I'm really truly happy that you're part of my soul family, and yeah, I want to see what is up at your pile. So let's get into it without further ado. Let's move on to pile 1. Hey group 1. Okay, so this is for those of you that were drawn to today is your day. Let's find out What does the person on your mind love the most about you? As I said, I have here some pre-shuffled oracle cards, but I'm going to live shuffle from the Synchronicity Oracle. We're gonna have some fun because these are very strange cards. So let's see, for group 1, what does their person love the most about them? Okay, so we're just gonna go for 1. There are 8 symbols on each of these cards, so I'm gonna pull 1 now and see what messages come through, and if we need more, we're gonna pull some more. But for the time being, let's make do with what we have. Stick around until the end of the reading because I will ask a question and I will use my Ouija board to give you the answer, and I also have some astrological dice to pull. Okay, so this is your Synchronicity card. We have the Crown, the Half Moon, we have the King, we have the Globe, we have the Arrow, we have Thoth, which is a wise Egyptian god, we have the Bicycle, and I think this is, it's not hammer, right? It's topor. Give me a second, guys, because the word comes to me in Romanian, but not in an axe, right? That's an axe, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not a countryside person, so yeah, so it's an axe. Okay, we have the axe. Okay, so some pretty powerful energies. This reminds me of the orcs in World of Warcraft. So maybe your person is a gamer, likes to play computer games. Maybe they're a streamer. Maybe they're a person that earns their living out of participating in gaming competitions. We have here the Snapdragon, graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. We also have here Clarity, the Carrot, Virgo, and the Eye of the Illuminati. And we also have Chance, Étoile de Madagascar. Okay. Maybe your person comes from Madagascar. Maybe you wanted to travel together there, just as for fun. Let's see. The dice are showing me the number 7. Yeah. We also have here the North Node. So that's a point of growth, that's a point of destiny. And we also have Cancer. And interestingly enough, it is Cancer season at the time at which I'm filming this reading. Although the reading is timeless, I am filming it with a specific energy. Okay, so let's begin. What does your person love the most about you? They love the fact that you have clear sight. You are very perspicacious. You are this kind of individual that is able to notice a lot of significant details. You could have actually really good eyes, so you could notice objects in hidden places, in hidden corners. You might be very good at games as well. So there is something here about games, and it could be chess, it could be board games, it could be computer games, those games where you have to match two objects of the same kind, or you might need to find clues like detective clue games, right? There is a feeling here that you notice things that other people don't so easily pay attention to. Many people might gloss over certain aspects that you pay a lot of importance to, and it usually ends up that you were right, that important detail that you notice is leading to something bigger. Carrots are very good for eyes, for our eyesight. We have beta-carotene, right, which is that ingredient that gives you a color and vitality. So you carry all this energy within. I feel like you're very good at getting people to trust you. You're very good at establishing intimacy with other people. You're highly creative as well. I'm reminded here of the sacral chakra, Swadhisthana, but also with the green Anahata, heart chakra. So you're very loving. There is something like your energy is going outwards towards other people. I feel like you're very helpful as well. Like you always come up with some practical tips and tricks to help other individuals. I feel that you're a person that takes chances. When somebody gives you an opportunity, you say yes and you multiply it. You know, somebody gives you a kilo of lemons and you open up a lemonade stand and you cash in a profit. There is an energy that you tend to enter people's life almost like a comet. There could be something incredibly surprising about you. I feel like the person on your mind, when they met you, they thought that it's like, whoa, you just entered into my life out of the blue like a comet. And you were so full of color and so vivacious and so interesting. You paid attention to all the right details. Nothing escaped you. I feel like your person would say you are dangerously intelligent. You're also very polite. You have good manners. I feel like your parents raised you well, or your grandparents. I feel like your person would say that you pay attention to these social customs. You really enjoy it. Some of you could be from the South if you're born in America, and it really shows like you've got some old-fashioned ways of being polite that are very becoming. I feel you're also kind. You like to help other people. You don't like to impose things on them. You jump to helping individuals, doing things for them, and you expect little in return. I feel that there is something incredibly royal about you. You carry this imprint of being quite a sovereign being. There is also a lot of luminosity. It's like maybe you have round features. You could have big eyes, translucent skin. There is something very moon-like, moon-shaped about your eyes, about your body, about your whole face. You could have round features that are very appealing. I feel that there is an interesting mixture of blend. There is an interesting blending between feminine receptivity and softness and masculine determination and standing your ground and not taking no for an answer when you know you're right. I feel like you pursue your goals with an arrow-like focus, but you can also easily cut people out of your life. You can axe out what is no longer necessary for you. You know, if a connection has roots in something nefarious, if a situation is far too negative for your own liking anymore, if people are, you know, you're helping them and you're doing everything you can, but people are making fun of you or kind of taking the piss, you're just, no, I'm not going to have this, okay? I'm moving on. You are a person that's quite dynamic. You like to get up and go. I think you could potentially be a morning person as well. So it's interesting because you carry this energy of being quite a soft, spiritual, maternal, loving person. But you're actually quite masculine and determined, and you take action and you don't sit around and wait. I feel that you know that anything that you want in life, you can have it as long as you apply yourself and you put in a lot of hard work. So you're not at all the lazy, contemplative type, even though you might look like it. You might look quite soft and sweet and artistic, but your core is contradictory to how you might look. Your core is very determined and proactive and ambitious, and you like to envision a goal, and you like to take small steps to achieve it every day. For example, you might want to get a dream body, so you go to the gym each day to work on your muscles. Or you might want to build a home, so you employ people to help you build a home, and you go each day and you visit them, making sure that they are putting the right finishing, you know, the right coats of paint, that they're getting the right materials to create your home. So there's a bit of a supervisor kind of energy inside of you. I see here Toph is ruled by Mercury as well. So you could either be a Gemini or a Virgo. We had Virgo here as astrological signs. I feel that your sun and your moon in some cases can be of the same astrological sign for some of you, which means that if you have the sun in the same place as the moon in your chart, you were born on a new moon. So you are a pioneer. You're a person that in this lifetime, you're meant to create a lot, to bring a lot of things up to the surface. You're meant to initiate, to start a lot of new projects. So your whole life's energy is about, let's keep it moving, let's start it, let's do it. If I can't find a profession that I like, I'm going to create my own profession. If I don't like the circumstances into which I was born, my class, my culture, I'm going to somehow work against them, and I'm going to climb the ladder, and I'm going to improve. You are constantly on a self-improvement kind of treadmill. I feel like you're also a person that easily overcomes setbacks. Number 7 is a highly spiritual number. It shows the life path of an individual that grows closer to God by being challenged. And I feel like you've had your fair share of challenges, limitations, obstacles, people telling you what you should do, how you should behave. In spite of the fact that you are polite and well-bred and well-mannered, people still felt the need to check in or kind of control. And you might have had some sort of power struggles with the people in your life. I feel like you could have had some clashes with authoritarian bosses. You might have had some problems with your relatives, yeah, so your mother and your father. But you kept walking and you kept facing your true north node, your destiny, yeah? So you didn't like to sit and overthink things. You just went ahead and you did them. And I feel like for the majority of you that have chosen this group, it's kind of like people around you know that you would be a great parent. You've got this protective energy. I feel like if you don't have children yet, there is this energy of you like to mother other people around you. And this applies to whether you're a man or a woman equally. It's just more the energy of nurturing somebody. Like you like to take care of people, you might bring them cups of coffee, you might bring them a blanket, you might always have band-aids in your bag, or spoons or measuring tape. You have like lots of practical things in your bag, or maybe even a thermometer to check somebody's temperature if they're getting a little bit sick. You have this kind of wonderful medic healer capacity, but in a very pragmatic, rational way. And I think you could be at the moment trying to expand that healing knowledge to try to dabble in the occult as well, to understand how crystals can be healing, how essential oils can be healing, how you can work with certain astrological energies to grow things. So I feel that you're constantly trying to grow, to expand, to improve, and it doesn't matter whether knowledge comes. I mean, I think initially you were very scientifically prone, but now you're also dabbling in the occult. You're getting some occult knowledge to complement the scientific knowledge of healing that you had up until this point. Wow, so you're a very well-rounded individual. I do think that your person could sometimes say that you might need to loosen up a little bit, to laugh more, because you tend to be quite serious, quite a type A type of personality, quite determined, ambitious, always achieving your goal and striking out lists. And I think that they would say, give people second chances, because I feel that your person also sees that you tend to kind of jump to conclusions about certain people and ask them out of your life, when in reality you should get more information regarding what they are bringing into your life. Many times I feel like you could block people or stop talking to them based on certain misunderstandings. Yeah, so that's what your person would say. It's a point of growth in your life. But all in all, your person loves how hardworking you are, how clear you are, how gracious and kind you are, what a wonderful chance you are, and how you just appeared in their life, almost like a bolt out of the blue. Yeah, they love your dynamic nature. And now I want you to think of a question, and I want to provide you with the answer for that question. So think of a question that you would like to ask your person. Yeah? So let's see. What is the answer, Spirit? For group 1, what is the answer to their question? I see that it's leaning more towards yes. Yeah, and it's just moving back and forth very clearly. So I would say it's yes. The answer to the question that you had on your mind, the answer that to the question that you wanted to ask your person is yes. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, good. And it also stopped around 6. So maybe 6 days, 6 hours, 6 weeks could be significant in the development of this connection. Okay, group 1, this has been a bit of a creative reading. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you had fun, and I hope to see you in my next one as well. Take care. Bye. Hey, group 2. Hello, my loves. Welcome to this unique creative reading. So today we're going to discover, for those of you that were drawn to this yeah tag, we're going to find out, what does your person love the most about you? So we have a variety of ways in which I am going to find the answer to this question. I have here the Synchronicity Oracle, which is a very unique oracle. I'm going to live shuffle a card from it. It has a number of 8 symbols on each card to give us some insight. I have pre-shuffled oracle cards here. I'm also going to be pulling from my astrological dice, and stick around until the end because I will be using my Ouija board to try to help you come up with an answer to a question that you might want to ask your person. So I'm just going to put it over here for the time being. Okay, and let's begin. So let's see the oracle cards first. We have the Tulip, Friendship and Gratitude. Let us be grateful for the people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Marcel Proust. So this is a French writer. You could be French. Your person could be French. Oh, Chives, Divination. And we have the astrological sign of Scorpio. And then we also have here, wow, La Mort, Metal. Yes, so again, we have the death rebirth energy. So again, Scorpio energy. Oof, you are one intense cookie. Let's see. From the Synchronicity Oracle, which card would you get? Which one? 1 or 2? 2. Okay, beautiful energy. So we have here the bicycle. We have the Tree of Life, the Sephiroth. We have the Sun, the Key. We have 2 people kissing. We have the Holy Ghost, or the Dove of Peace, however you want to see it. We have the Chinese cat, which is a symbol of good fortune. And we also have here a reconciliation, an agreement, a handshake. Yeah, beautiful. Now let's see what the astrological dice have to say. Okay, we have the number 12. Okay. We have the North Node. So the North Node again. No, I'm sorry, it's the South Node. Yes, I just wanted to make sure. It did look a little bit strange. So it's the South Node, that's why we have the bar on top. And then we also have here Gemini. Okay, wonderful. Let's get into it. So what does your person love the most about you? Let me bring the camera a bit closer. I keep hearing the word tulip fever. Maybe you like the movie. Maybe you really enjoy springtime. Usually tulips blossom in springtime. They are very representative of the country of the Netherlands, right? Of that region. Maybe you come from that environment, or your person does. You are a person that is very friendly. You are also incredibly grateful for all of the good luck and abundance that you have in your life. You might not show this side though. I'm getting that you're this kind of individual that takes a while to get to know to that level. You take a while to give your friendship, but when you give it, it tends to be for life. There is a feeling here that I'm getting a Mona Lisa smile. You could have a Mona Lisa smile. Even if you're a man, you have this kind of mysterious smile of inner knowing about you. And I think that this is because the majority of you that have chosen this group are into divination. You're into the occult. You enjoy tarot. You enjoy Lenormand. You play with Ouija boards as well. Maybe your favorite holiday is Halloween. You could have been born around the time of Halloween, especially if you're a Scorpio sun. You are a person that likes to be quite protective. Usually you give off an air of, I'm on the defensive, I'm guarding myself against you. But once people pierce behind this facade, they will find a loyal friend, a person that is always there for them. You're a person that is incredibly good in emergency situations. You shine in those moments. When other people lose their wits about them, when they start crying and panicking, you are incredibly on and alert and aware of everything, and you quickly react with calm and confidence. And I feel that you're this kind of person that actually willingly likes to jump into difficult situations. You might have saved somebody's life. You might have done something that people are very grateful to you for being so courageous. I feel that you're in this individual that usually might put on the air like I don't care, or I'm just minding my own business, but then all of a sudden disaster strikes and you step in. It's a little bit like Superman, you know? You change into your suit, into your Superman or Superwoman suit, and you jump into action, and everybody is like, wow, so happy that you happen to be there and help them, rescue them, save them, make their day a little bit better. I feel like you're a person that's very comfortable to be around with. Once people actually move beyond that facade, I feel like you're an individual that is very chilled, very relaxed, very healing. You could have some planets in Gemini. I feel that you really like to talk. You could be this contradictory person that, for example, you don't talk a lot if you don't know the person or if the environment is not safe. But once you relax, once you're in your comfort zone, oh my God, people cannot get you to shut up. It's like you constantly go from one thing you read to something else you heard to what your friend did to discussing current world events. You're this kind of individual that absorbs a lot of facts and is waiting for the right moment to unleash them onto their friends, families, relatives, lovers. I feel that 12 is also a significant number for you. You could be born on the 12th of the month. You could be born in the 12th month of the year, which is December. Or something significant happened between you and the person on your mind, because we are here to find out how this person perceives you. So everything that I've been saying about you is how this person perceives you. They perceive you as very intense. You could not be a Scorpio, but for some reason your person thinks that you act like one. I also feel that you hold occult knowledge. You know more than you are actually telling people. You're also an incredibly good kisser. The person on your mind would say, wow, you really light me up. You're very attractive. There is something magnetic, there is something witchy pulling your person in. If they could kiss you all day long. There is this energy of I don't want to take my hands off of you. I don't want to take my lips off of you. You are just delicious to me. I feel like your person would love to get to know you better. They would love to actually figure you out completely. They would say that you hold the key to their heart. They would say that they see a lot of beautiful developments in the future with you. When I take a key and I open it, it usually opens into something, into a garden, into a house, into a room. So there is more to come. You promise more than what you let out. It's almost as if you're very cool and collected on the surface, but underneath there's this volcano of passion and wanton desire and fantasies. And yeah, you're just a person that promises with your eyes, with your energy, more than they actually are willing to reveal at the time at which people first meet you. There is something quite blessed about you appearing into people's lives. You could say certain things, you don't have to say a lot, but you might say something that completely disarms another person. Like, for example, you look at them, you're in a shop, you're picking up your groceries, somebody makes a funny remark about a pear, and you look at them and you say something very deep about their nature regarding that pear, and that person drops the pear to the floor and it's like, how did you know this? Oh my god. It's like, are you following me home? What's up with you? You give people the feeling that you know them for a lifetime in just a couple of minutes, and it's almost as if you're able to scan through their energy field and you're able to tell them exactly what is wrong or what is working well about them. And this could be something that they were keeping a secret, but you are able to lock down that secret and reflect it back at them. So some people could react in a very positive light to the way in which you are. They could be seen, acknowledged, and that could make them very happy, very flattered. While others could feel a little bit like suspicious towards you, and they might want to investigate you just to find out if you're safe or not. There is a feeling here that you give people kind of that feeling of, you know, goosebumps. You give people goosebumps. Yeah, definitely. I feel like you're a very good collaborator as well. You're a person that usually when you sign a contract or when you say yes to an agreement, you actually fulfill it until the end. You're not a person that backs down and chickens out of an agreement. And I think that you have a tendency to say yes only to those things that you know for sure you can deliver them. If it's too much, you're just gonna politely decline. I feel that you're also very lucky. You're a person that likes to move around a lot. You like to do a lot of things, but also luck is on your side, yeah? You could have a wide group of friends. I feel like a couple of friends have been holding secret crushes on you for a while now. And I also feel that you like to take care of your energy. You like to protect yourself. You like to cleanse yourself. You understand a lot of things about energy work. You are in connection to the divine. I feel like you pray or you have a daily spiritual routine that keeps you in touch with good energy, that keeps you in this love and light vibration that will only serve to attract more people towards you. I feel like you attract equally people that need healing, but also people that just they want to love you. They want to be around you. They want to get to know you. You are it.com. You're a pretty bomb, I have to say. Sexually and romantically, I think you're the kind of person that people kind of take a while to get over. Like, especially. And I think I also am getting the energy that you're the kind of person that tends to kind of dump other people. It's like I feel in the lives of many people, you're the one that got away, or the one they would have liked to be close to, be connected to for a longer period of time. But I feel like your interests or your desire for adventure, or maybe you just outgrew them and you moved on to the next stage stage, to the next level. And you leave behind you this unforgettable, lingering memory, this fantasy that people like to re-experience, relive, in order to escape from the cares of the world. There is something magical about you, magical, mystical, intoxicating. Good. Well, this is what the person would say about you. I think that you get people so riled up, so into you, like to the point where it hurts them if you're not there, you know? It hurts them physically if you're not there. Now, I got my Ouija board. Think of a question that you would like to ask your person, and let's find out. What is the answer for group 2, Spirit? What is the answer for group 2? I feel like it's leaning a little bit towards rephrase. You might need to rephrase your question. Okay. Please rephrase your question. There we go. So, what is the answer for group 2? I think it's kind of leaning more towards no. Yeah, it's pulling itself in this direction. Yeah, so for you, group 2, I don't want to keep you too long. It's a no. I'm sorry about this, but maybe you asked a question that had a positive no answer. You know, no can also be incredibly positive and liberating sometimes. Okay, so this is the reading that I had for you. I really hope you have enjoyed this more creative way of delivering messages. Let me know down in the comments if it resonated. And yeah, take really good care of yourselves, my loves, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye! Hey group 3, welcome to your reading. We are going to explore today what does your person like the most about you in a variety of creative ways. Today we're not using tarot. We are going to be using the Synchronicity Oracle, which I have over here. I have some pre-shuffled Oracle cards. I have the astrological dice. And please stick around until the end because I have my Ouija board over here and I'm going to use it to come up with an answer to a question that you could have for your person, okay? So let's get into it. This is for those of you that were drawn to You Are the Best. Of course, you are group 3. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're enjoying yourself. So let's see. Start off first with the pre-shuffled oracle. We have here Trumpet Gentian, Power and Healing. To get what you love, you first have to be patient with what you have. Then we have Passion, the Beetroot, and we have Leo energy over here. And we also have Sensibilité, La Glaïeuse Triste. Okay, so sensitivity and a bit of sadness. I can pick up on that. Okay, so let's see from the Synchronicity Oracle. We're just gonna get one card because each card has 8 symbols on it, so that should give us sufficient food for thought. This one wanted to come out. Okay, cool. Different symbols than group 1 and 2. I'm happy to see this. So we have here the lemniscate. This is the infinity symbol. We have the Eye of Ra. We have the color prism. We have the crystals, the crown. We have here the skeletons. And we have, the good fortune cat, the Chinese cat. And we also have here boiling. So this is boiling, this is making potions, fire. It could be read in a variety of different ways. The boiling point, yeah? Interesting. Now, let's see what the astrological dice have to say for group 3. Again, we are having, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, this is the one. So we're having the South Node again. This could be a connection with somebody that you know from a past life. You also could feel very familiar or comfortable with this individual. We have here Sagittarius, and we also have, I think this is a 9. That's why the point is there, because I'm supposed to hold the dice like this and not like this. Yeah, it's a 9, not a 6. Okay. But feel free to interpret it as maybe a 6. If 6 has a really important message for you, that could be for some of you out there. I am reading for a large group of people here. Yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so let's begin. Power and healing. You come across as a person that has a lot of inner resources to overcome some of the hardest things in life. You are a super independent person. The person on your mind would say that you just have this capacity to not really put down, but to bury in the past things that were very harmful to you. And you've got this inner reserves of strength to just persevere. No matter what happened in your life, you get up and get going. You get up and get going every day, 24/7. It's like, as you can see, there's a lot of fire here. We have Leo and Sagittarius. You also don't want to let people see you in embarrassing circumstances, or you don't show weakness. It's not your style. It's not your thing. If things happen to you, you take care of them privately, and then you come back to work, to the public role that you might have, and you give it your best. You are this kind of person that could have a go big or go home mentality. You take risks, you travel, you live independently. You could even be the owner of your own business. You could be a manager, a leader, a person that other people look up to. So I'm hearing that giving up is not an option. I'm hearing that the best thing I can do is to be myself. Yeah, I'm hearing all sorts of these kind of like pumping, life-affirming intentions. I am powerful. I am strong. I've got this. I can overcome this. I feel that if people send you negative energy, or if you have to live in an environment that is toxic, you mold it to your own preference, just through the sheer vibrational force field around you. You are actually a highly sensitive and passionate individual. You've got the soul of an artist, and you are strongly connected to a higher force, to the point where you're getting all these inspired creative ideas and you don't know where they're coming from, but you do know for sure that God has something to do with it. And people actually, yeah, I'm hearing that some of you could be very good singers or dancers, and people don't understand where you've got so much energy, where this life-affirming energy comes forth. And I think a lot of the people around you are looking at you in awe as to your sheer power and strength. It's like, wow, group 3 managed to overcome this problem as well. That would have crushed me, but group 3, look, they're thriving. How? You could have people that can be quite envious around you, people that wish that they were as brave as you are, as strong, as beautiful. I feel that for group 3, you guys could be quite tall, or you could have a beautiful mane of hair. Like your hair could be very voluminous or curly, or it just looks abundant. It looks Botticellian, and people are like very envious of that. It's like, I wish I could be like that, you know? Few people know that once you work out and you exercise, your hair naturally has a sense of volume and oomph. So I feel that you're this person that just puts in a lot of effort into looking good, keeping healthy, bringing their A game all the time to the table. And that's why you look so good. That's why you have this energy, because you put effort into maintaining your energy. It's not just magic. But not everybody likes to hear that you can have everything you want as long as you put in effort, because there are a lot of lazy people in this world and they don't like to be reminded of that, of course. I feel that, I'm not sure why, but ilang ilang comes out very strongly. So maybe you like ilang ilang essential oil. That could be a type of aroma that can really work very beautifully for you in this period. I have the feeling that the person on your mind really wants to be with you, but for some reason they can't. They feel that you raised a wall, that you're highly protective. Number 9 can be very significant. 9 talks about determination, wrapping things up, reaching a natural conclusion to a very long cycle. As I can see from this synchronicity card as well, you are an individual that makes use of everything that they have at hand in order to create. The Eye of Ra appearing here tells me of some sort of connection to Egypt and potentially to the goddess Isis, the goddess Hathor, god Osiris, or Thoth. You could actually decorate your eyes to look Egyptian. I have a feeling that you're incredibly fortunate. You put in effort and the universe puts in luck, and it's a recipe for success. You can easily reach a boiling point. I feel that you're this kind of individual that's not afraid of arguments. Understand that conflict can be quite healthy in personal connections, but you also do tend to get quite impulsively into these kind of arguments, so you're learning how to pick your battles. You are an individual that feels the whole gamut of emotions. You are just not black and white. It's not just you're being calm and quiet and introverted. You're a person that likes to express herself or himself. You're an individual that believes in the idea of reincarnation. You believe that you have a soulmate. You believe that you will meet with your soulmate in this lifetime as well. You could be summoning them or manifesting them or calling them in, and you believe that luck is on your side. Again, with the lemniscate, I see here a constant source of energy. You're like a perpetuum mobile. You're constantly going and going and going and going and going. I think that sometimes you can be too set in your ways. So your person would say that you're a little bit too stubborn and you need to kind of introduce some variation in your daily routine. You might need to be convinced to see a specific issue from a variety of different dimensions. You don't need to just focus on one solution to fix them all. I feel like you're a person that has a lot of crystals. There are constantly crystals falling out of your pockets. I feel that you are also an individual that is standing quite tall. You have this kind of commanding energy around you. People tend to bow down, look up to you. They tend to make space when you walk around you. I have the feeling that you are this person that just easily commands a room when you walk into it. But yes, your person in your mind would say that you tend to be a bit too temperamental from time to time, too hard to maybe please, I would say. They would say that you're a bit hard to please, a bit demanding. But this comes with the power and the territory. This comes with your passion and sensibility. I feel like you're the first person to start working and the last one to go to bed. You're that kind of a leader type. You can easily guide people towards a certain outcome by giving them indications, by empowering them. And it's also because you know how to talk to yourself in a way that is proactive and constructive rather than demeaning and discouraging. You could have a very loud voice, or you could reach high notes when you sing. With the trumpet here, you could even enjoy jazz, or you might like to play an instrument. But there is a feeling sometimes that you need other people around you to fill a certain void inside of you. It's almost as if you have a very cosmic, magnanimous energy that is too hard to contain in your body here on Earth. It's like you're always looking for something bigger, better out there. And you can't seem to find it, and that makes you feel quite sad and desperate and empty on the inside at certain points in your life. So you need the compliments of other people. You need the support, the pats on the back from other people that you've been working with. Even though you might not admit this, but you do need it. And I feel that for you, it could have been a journey to learn how to not be codependent in personal connections, and how to not give your power away to people that are less worthy than you. So you're learning that careful balance. How to be a leader, how to stand in my power, but also how not to be arrogant and domineering. How to create relationships of mutual satisfaction and benefit without just needing the other person to the point of desperation, needing that person to help me fill my void, the void inside. So you're gradually sifting through sycophants, people that have attached themselves to you because you have this wonderful awaken. Yeah, you have this wonderfully bright and awoke. What is happening? I'm tripping over this word. You're very woke. Yeah, your solar plexus is very woke. It's clear, it's bright, it's confident. And you attract a lot of individuals that could have problems with self-confidence. So because of that, you're learning whom to trust and whom to let in, letting the right ones in, not completely blocking yourself from people, but also not being like an open door for everyone to walk in. You're also being kinder to yourself in this period. Your person would say that they notice that you're being kinder to yourself. You're not being so critical and judgmental. You're not being so rough. You're not jumping from one achievement to the other, never being satisfied. You're taking your time and enjoying them. Yeah. And you've left, and you've left some really passionate energy in people's lives. The beetroot is very stain. The beetroot can stain. It can leave a lot of stains, yeah. And it leaves these red stains. So it's kind of like hickeys or kisses or like really hot nights. You've shared these with other people, and you're leaving behind these beautiful memories in people's minds, those people that were lucky enough to come into contact with you. I almost forgot to do your pendulum question, group 3, so here it is. Think of a question that you would like to ask your person, and let's find out the answer. You ready? Let's see. For group 3, Spirit, what is the answer? For group 3, it's pulling me upwards. pulling me upwards. Wow, really strongly. Whoa. Okay, yeah. Okay, so it's a yes. It's a very, very strong magnetic yes. Even my cat Luna decided to come through. Yes. So yes is the answer to your question. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next one. Bye, my loves.